Princess Leonor, royal romance shattered. Emotional crisis at the palace. The halls of Zarzuela Palace are filled with whispers, tension, and heartbreak. Princess Leonor, Spain's future queen, is reportedly facing a personal crisis that has shaken the royal family to its core. What was once a picture-perfect romance now teeters on the edge of collapse, and the nation is watching every unfolding moment. For years, Leonor's private life was a carefully guarded treasure. Public appearances, official ceremonies, and media engagements painted a flawless image of the princess, poised, dutiful, and destined for the crown. Yet behind the smiling photographs and elegant gowns, a story of love, hope, and unexpected heartbreak has quietly unfolded. The revelation is startling. Trusted sources within the palace speak of a relationship strained by secrecy, duty, and the relentless pressure of royal expectation. But who is involved, and what has led to this emotional turbulence? The questions multiply, and each answer seems to deepen the mystery. Princess Leonor has always been seen as composed, mature beyond her years, and exceptionally careful in her decisions. And yet, insiders reveal that even the most disciplined hearts are vulnerable. Moments of joy have been shadowed by late-night arguments, hidden tears, and unspoken doubts that now threaten to surface into the public eye. Let's rewind. The romance began quietly, away from prying eyes and relentless media attention. Shared laughter, subtle gestures, and fleeting glances built a connection that seemed genuine and deep. For a young royal navigating immense responsibilities, this love was more than a distraction, it was a lifeline. But the palace world is unforgiving. Every choice is scrutinized, every action weighed against centuries of tradition. What might seem ordinary for any young adult becomes an intricate balancing act for the future queen. How could she preserve her happiness without compromising her duties? How could she keep love alive under the weight of expectation? Recent months, according to palace insiders, have been particularly challenging. Meetings, travel, and ceremonial obligations increasingly clashed with private life. Miscommunications, misunderstandings, and the constant pressure of public life have reportedly strained the relationship to breaking point. Observers note that royal romances are never simple, but Leonor's situation is further complicated by her prominence. Spain is not just witnessing a personal story, it's a potential test of the monarchy itself. Will love bend under duty, or will it demand space to breathe? Even within the palace walls, emotions run deep. Friends and aides describe scenes of whispered conversations in quiet corridors, moments of contemplation by the palace gardens, and long hours of solitude. Each choice, each word, each gesture carries weight, not just personally, but historically. And yet, despite the turmoil, Leonor continues her public duties with remarkable poise. She attends ceremonies, meets dignitaries, and participates in events that highlight her growing role as Spain's future queen. But behind the public smiles, the emotional storm rages on, a reminder that royalty is never immune to heartbreak. The questions continue to deepen. How has the royal family responded? What advice and support have King Felipe and Queen Letizia provided? How are younger members of the family processing the emotional weight of this crisis? And perhaps most importantly, what does this mean for Leonor's personal happiness and the public perception of the monarchy in 2025? Social media and news outlets have not been silent. The story spreads rapidly, sparking debate, speculation, and empathy from millions of people worldwide. Some express concern for the princess's well-being, others analyze potential political implications, and many are captivated by the human side of a royal story usually shrouded in formality. Historical perspective reminds us that royal romances often mirror the broader challenges of monarchy. The tension between personal desire and duty, privacy and public scrutiny, tradition and modernity. Leonor's journey reflects these timeless struggles, but with a contemporary twist amplified by 24/7 media and global connectivity. As the narrative unfolds, a series of curiosity loops emerges. Each revelation, whether about late-night confidences, palace interventions, or private reflections, raises new questions. Will reconciliation occur? Will the relationship survive the glare of public attention? And if not, what lessons will Leonor take forward as she prepares to inherit the crown? By the end of this story, one truth is undeniable. Princess Leonor is navigating a profoundly human experience against the backdrop of extraordinary expectation. Love, heartbreak, resilience, and growth intertwine, revealing the delicate balance between heart and duty that defines modern royalty. Spain, and the world, is left to watch, wait, and wonder, can the future queen preserve both her happiness and the legacy she is destined to inherit? Or will this emotional crisis mark a turning point, reshaping Leonor's personal life and her journey toward the throne forever? Even in turmoil, there is hope. Behind every challenge lies an opportunity for growth, understanding, and deeper connection. And while the palace may control appearances, the story of Leonor's heart reminds us that even those destined for crowns are, ultimately, profoundly human.